The last major piece to go on is the hood. So starting to work on that now. So when I lined everything up and got everything squared and leveled and flush with the body and all that, I put bumpers here. You can see the holes for them there. There's 6 of those that go around. That's these little guys here. So I got to drill those holes up to number 8. I'm going to put those on with stainless screws and nuts. And then these are the brackets that go under here. And that's where the hood latches catch. We're going to round these just a little bit here. I didn't do that before, just so there's a little more positive engagement. I got the hood bumpers on here on the perimeter there. Just use stainless screws with nuts on the underside. And then the hood latch paddles come up. These are the angle pieces here, and I just countersunk these and use those 832 screws. Now, time to prep the hood. I got to put the hood scoop on and the little bits, the latches, the paddles, that stuff, and the prop rod mounts. I'll do that right now. Hood and scoop. So the attach holes for that I just drilled up to a number 30. So I have to drill those up to for a number 8 screw. And if you notice back here, I'm missing a screw hole right here. I purposely didn't drill that one. Wanted to wait until I had it mounted, because if I would have drilled it ahead of time and the stripe would have been a little off, or that hole would have not been centered in the stripe, that would have stuck out like a sore thumb. So I'll drill that one up. So these, just have it cleat coated in place now. I'm going to upsize the rest of the holes, put that hardware in, and then pull the 4 cleat coats and do the same to those. This is what I'm using. Stainless washer head, Allen drive, flat washers. I'm not using acorns, I'm just going to use lock nuts. So I may switch them to acorns on down the road, but it's under the hood, so I'm not too worried about it.
I'm glad that the effect lasts longer, so you don't have to go through it as frequently. For more important safety information and to find a licensed specialist, visit.
just snugging these up. I want to go crazy with them. Plastic against fiberglass. They don't need to be all tight. Just snug. Any more than that, bad things happen. So I put tape on here. When you're drilling it, that will help not chip the paint. And I just put the screws in and leave the tape on there until I get the screws almost down flush, and then rip the tape off like that. Just to be safe. The brackets for the hold open struts. See if I can do this without slipping off. All right. This being a two-piece hood, I made a mistake in the beginning on the actual hinges that caused some damage. These are held in with rivets, and I put too long of rivets in, so you can imagine what happened when I tightened them down. Being that this hood is two pieces sandwiched together, it did this. So and then I primed it, and then as I was block sanding near the hood hinges on the top side, I noticed two humps basically, and yeah, so I ended up having to pull all the rivets out of those and put in shorter rivets. So make sure you check your rivet lengths going in here. You gotta make sure that when you put it in, it's not bottoming out and sticking up, or else you will cause yourself major heartache there. So hood latches and paddles. So as everybody knows, this goes through here. And then what I did, instead of just bolting it to that with nothing, and this being open, I just cut up a piece of 40,000 sheet metal, and that's gonna go right there. And then for the shaft of that to ride on McMaster car, I bought some bronze hat bushings, and that keeps it in there. So these will go in here. All this has been fitted before. So. And then what I'll end up doing is take some high strength repair filler and just basically glue it in the back there. So that'll end up, oops, that's backwards. That'll end up looking like that. Just like that. So that's what it'll look like on the inside. So I got these, put a cool little quick polish on them. Now what I'm going to do is aluminum tape that bronze bushing in there. Keep it tight. Same with the other one. Like that. Ooh, it's got some gunk on it from polishing. Make sure that's clean. That's better. Mix up a little high strength repair filler. Didn't only need a dab. Get off of there. I told you to go in the trash. That stuff's stinky. Little drops of harden. Make a little volcano. Stuff dries pretty quick, so. Then I'm going to just dab a little bit around the edges. Like that. Not too crazy. Oh, that's a little much. Good enough. Alright, so the hood is finally finished. Ready for install. I got the hardware in for the hood scoop. Drilled this last one here, right in the center of the stripes. And put the latches on. I didn't put the paddles on yet. I'll wait till after it's installed. And those little plates that I made with the bronze bushings. That's what those look like. So. All ready to go. I ended up making some larger gaskets for these. That's X-Acto knife. These are actually really like paper thin. And I noticed when I was doing the body work, when I put those on and I tightened them down, that metal is actually contacting the paintwork or just off the paintwork. So yeah, I made some out of some rubber that I had, made them a little wider, and they're about twice as thick. Probably unnecessary, but I didn't like the way that that was, so now's the time to improve on it. Yeah, ready to go. Get her installed in the next video.